All right, so I'm going to talk about some general principles, reiterating some things that have been said but are also important, and some additional things as well. So keys to a good song parody. First of all, everyone understands that a parody is an imitation. One additional comment that I really like, that I apologize, I forget the source. When I was watching, CNN had a special on the history of comedy. Someone said, I forget who it was, that a general good standard is that you should not need to know the original source to appreciate the parody. So I think your parody should stand alone, beyond just someone who might know the original song and think that's funny. So to help me,
Kevin,
yes.
sorry, are you showing us a slide, or should we just be seeing your head?
I have a slide. I have PowerPoint slides.
Okay, let's take a minute to make sure we can all see that. We can see you talking.
All right.
But we can't see your slide yet.
What's not going right here? Share screen. I have share screen as, I think, share screen. Is that
yes?
Nice?
We're getting there. Yep. So you can
see the PowerPoint.
Yes.
All right, from the beginning. Now you can see the
yes.
title?
Thanks.
All right. So
sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Otherwise, it would have been disastrous, especially at this point where I want to show you an example, 1 minute of a video that I put together based upon a song whose lyrics are by myself and Bill Calhoun. Professor Parody is my stage name.
Circle, circle, who can I turn to? I need to find the distance around you. I never found the length of a curve before, till I saw your number on the board. So go and get your number. I need to multiply by your diameter. 3.141593.149.
Okay, so hopefully you recognize that song as being a parody of the one-hit wonder Jenny Jenny by Tommy Two-Tone, about the phone number 867-5309. But even without knowing that, you certainly can understand that I was talking about the number pi, 3.14159. And one thing I think is important about a good parody is to match up with a song that itself has some attachment to it, that is popular, that people will like, that they remember, that they will enjoy, and so that'll help them enjoy your song. Of course, the classic example people know about is Weird Al Yankovic, and the first time I remember being aware of him was when he did Like a Virgin, the parody of Like a Virgin by Madonna, to his Like a Surgeon, and later he did Beat It by Michael Jackson. His version was Eat It, and in fact, that's quite a good song choice, as I'll mention in a slide to come. One thing that that I'll reiterate that Kevin before me said, as well as John, that you should want to have the parody fit very well with the rhyme and rhythm of the original song. That I agree that that's strictly very important. So the number in the song you just heard, 3.14159, matches up syllable for syllable, as well as the ending rhyme number, 8675309. So I think that makes it a particularly good fit. And in the first case I mentioned by Weird Al Yankovic, of course, surgeon rhymes with virgin, and that is a key to what makes those songs work. Don't force it. Kevin before me mentioned this as well. Don't try to cram syllables into the frame that don't fit. Rhyme for rhyme, obviously you'll be wanting your song to rhyme similarly to the original song, but if you can even go further and have even have your song rhyme with the original song, that really adds attachment to your parody and people appreciating it and connecting it to the original. And what I wanted to mention about the Eat It parody that Weird Al Yankovic did is that is the most successful parody song video ever. And in the same special I saw on CNN, History of Comedy, he was talking about in the video that he made, he matched shot for shot the video with Michael Jackson's Beat It video. And having this matching, side-by-side matching, really gives strength to the parody. So in the song you just heard, that the video that I made, Jenny, 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 I've got your number is the first line, and circle, I've got your number, of course, a very simple translation of that. And I need to make you mine, I need to multiply, the syllables match up, the rhyming matches up, and I think all of those features are important. Now, specifically, when we're talking about STEM subjects, and mine being the M, mathematics, you want to make sure that what you're saying is accurate and correct. You don't want to be trading falsity for the sake of fitting the rhyme. But so all of your references should be correct and information should be correct. Of course, that certainly is fundamental. In the pi song that you heard, you get information about formulas involving pi. This time I multiply your number by the radius squared. That's the reference to the area of the circle, pi times r squared. Your digits go on forever. A common misconception about pi is people think that it stops after a finite number of digits. 3.14 perhaps is the extent to which a lot of people know the number pi. With my song, I hope to at least extend that to 3.14159. And there's a later verse in the song where the digits continue to go and trails off with dot, 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 which further emphasizes the fact that it's a non-terminating decimal expansion, thus it's a rational number, and so on. I've done many other parodies as well, and I have a website where I have some placeholders. I haven't recorded them all, only the Pi song has been recorded to the level that you saw, which I had a professional do it, professional singer and musician, and I had a colleague in the IIT department here at Bloomsburg University do the video graphics that you saw. So I actually spent some of my own money on putting that together. I have written these other songs that fit various other mathematical topics, and I have some placeholder recording on there. I believe in all cases it's me singing, not the greatest singer, but to get the rhythm and cadence and to understand how the song works, I have recorded some samples. Let's hope that I don't, whoops, back here. Okay, John was talking about copyright laws, and my sense is that we're pretty free with the fair use feature, and especially the fact that if you're doing things for educational benefit, which certainly is where I'm coming from, then I believe we're pretty safe. And as John said, Weird Al always asks for permission, but I don't believe technically he needs to get permission, and I guess others can talk about that. One thing, once you write the parody, you should make at least a good audio recording. I have audio and video recording of the Pi song, and I wouldn't necessarily say I have good audio recordings of the other songs. I have audio recordings. One can judge whether they're good or not. Some of the songs fit my voice better than others, so maybe some of them are good. And if you can't sing, find good singers to do it for you, but a good quality production makes a big difference. If it sounds chintzy, then it won't be well received. even better is if you can make a video and post it somewhere. Of course, YouTube is an obvious place, and that's where the Pi song that you heard is posted. It actually has, actually almost a year ago exactly is when I first posted it on YouTube, and it has around 10,600 views to date. So it's been pretty well received, and I've been excited to watch it taking off, and that people are enjoying it across the country, across the world. A picture is worth 1,000 words. The fact that I had a video attached to the song, you can fit additional information into the video that you can't necessarily cram into the lyrics of the song. So you saw a circle rolling across the screen and a square. So there's reference in the video, the images of how one finds the perimeter of a square, and thus connecting you with how one finds the circumference perimeter of a circle. And there's a later part of the video where there's all kinds of additional formulas that are not mentioned in the song involving the number pi. So it creates a greater source for conveying information that you're trying to about some science topic. And this is basic information about me. If you want, the website you see down here will have a link to both the Pi song video that you saw, as well as all those other songs under the name of Professor Parody. And thank you very much. I guess I need to unshare the screen.
And thank you, Kevin.
Okay.
That Pi song is worth listening to in full. It's very nicely done with the audio and the video. So check it out if you haven't already.